One of the real problems with any kind of mental illness, and I suppose manic depression is perhaps the most common, or one of the most common, is that it's overcome with feelings of shame. I'm fully aware I'm a very awful person to be with. I find it difficult to meet people's eyes. I find it very difficult to connect to people. I find it very... I just want to be alone, frankly. There is one thing you can do if you're in the public eye, and you're in the public eye like me as an actor with, you know, not a politician who has seats to win or anything like that, is you can be honest about yourself, and where it's helpful, it's a good thing.
It was tablets, was it?
Yes, I took as many as I could, and as many variations as I could in order to make them as toxic as possible. Unfortunately, it just made me projectile vomit. I think that there's probably no doubt now that more days are lost to mental health problems than to back problems, which always used to be the great one. And a lot of it is, of course, people ring up and say they've got flu or they've got a back problem, when in fact, they're just low that they can barely get out of bed.
A walking man in Los Angeles.
Good to see you, mate.
Hey, bud, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Welcome.
It's really tricky. On the one hand, if you suggest that it's, oh, look, it's all, you know, pop singers and actors and film stars have all got it, and look, and Richard Dreyfuss has gone off and won Oscars, and, you know, everybody's terribly successful, then you're underplaying how serious and crippling it can be. On the other hand, if you simply present it as something that's serious and crippling, you're ignoring the fact that there are ways you can be a high-functioning individual and be subject to mood changes. And so it was trying to get that balance right that was important to me. And some people literally take their clothes off and dance on tables.
See,
people tidy the houses.
I didn't have that. I was just diagnosed as being dead upset.
So it was depression. Now that's...
It wasn't he hasn't got manic depression, he's just dead upset.
I do regard it as like the weather. The important thing about the weather is that it is real. You can't look at the rain falling and the storm clouds gathering and say, oh, it's just an illusion. It's absolutely real. And sometimes it can be so real that, you know, it can be dangerous, the weather. But nor is the weather permanent. And that's the other thing you have to remember about it. Yes, it genuinely is raining. It genuinely is stormy, and it may be set to be stormy for a week. But I do know that doesn't mean there isn't a sun and that the sun will come out. There will be sunny days.